You as a believer, you are to reject every negative word spoken over you. Every word that doesn't line up with life, that doesn't line up with the word of God, that will edify you. Don't take it as a joke. Don't accept it. You are to reject it. You are to cancel it, and you are to speak life. A lot of times, believers jokingly say negative things to one another, or unbelievers can call you something that doesn't line up with the word of God. For instance, you might be doing something funny, and somebody can just say, "You are so crazy," or somebody can see you sneezing. They say, "Oh, you have cold, you have flu, you have malaria, you have this, you have whatever sickness it is." You see, as a believer, you're not to accept any sickness. You are not to accept any negative report. Whether whoever is joking with you, you have to condemn it. Let me read Isaiah 54, verse 17. One of the remarkable, popular verses that we quote. But the next statement says something very important. In the 17th verse of Isaiah 54, it says, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn." Very remarkable. It says, every tongue that shall rise against thee, negative words that are joking. Somebody say, "You are so silly, you're going to die, you're going to do this." Condemn it, reject it. Maybe somebody is speaking bad report over your life, even if it looks obvious, but condemn negative statement that is spoken over you. It says every tongue. That includes, I see some of these ministers that speak death words to their members, jokingly. But they are not words that should be spoken over any human being, especially believers, because words carry power. And these words can go into your spirit and germinate and produce. So you have to condemn every word, negative words. Maybe you even spoke negative words over yourself. You have to be the one to condemn it. Look at 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. It says, "Casting down imagination and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ." Those words will begin to germinate in your mind as thoughts. So it is your responsibility to cast them down and not give room to the enemy to plant evil or negative things in your life. You see, the world is already dark. The world is already a bad place because of what is going on. But do not cooperate with the negative forces by agreeing to negative words or death-giving words that is spoken over you. Remember, the Bible tells us that you have to, you have to condemn every negative word spoken over you. Every tongue that shall rise against you in judgment shall be condemned. Isaiah 54:17. You have to do the word to see the results. God bless you. See you again.